Welcome back. This is a very late and abrupt episode. We had to call a meeting of the corp. We just found out the new head of DC is none other than James Gunn, but it is not just him. Let me pull up the actual article. Um, just some of your guys' thoughts while I bring up the other person that's going to be the new executive producer.
Man, when you were announcing James Gunn as the director in the chat earlier today, first thing that popped into my head was Clayface when he found out that James Gunn was directing the Batman, the Thomas Wayne movie
Dude,
and
I
Harley
almost
Quinn.
feel like they've been almost telling us this was going to happen because they just have been telling us James Gunn's doing this, doing this, doing this, all with DC. I feel like this man is going to carry us to the promised land.
I told
Yeah,
y'all from the
bro.
start, bro. DC about to take the throne.
I mean, let's just go through his fucking directing filmography to begin with. We got Slither, we got Super. Loved both of those. Loved both Guardians of the Galaxies, the Suicide Squad, the Peacemaker
Isn't
show.
he did the third one? Did he do the Christmas special at all or no?
Yep, he did the Christmas special and the third one. But after the third
Sweet.
one, he's done with Marvel.
Well, that'll be exciting to see.
And he's also been a producer on both Avengers Endgame, Infinity War, Belgo Experiment. Don't know if you guys have seen that one. Um, Obviously, Brightburn. I'm super stoked about this signing for DC.
I mean, he did the Punisher series, as we talked about, all that stuff.
I don't think he did the Punisher series.
Didn't he help in the Punisher?
I don't believe so. Not James Gunn.
Who directed the Punisher? Not Punisher, Peacemaker. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I'm about to
Peacemaker.
say,
Yeah,
Punisher.
he directed Peacemaker.
This is what
Okay,
happens when you have
Punisher.
too many heroes with a P.
No, you're all good. You're all good. And same powers. But
Yeah.
I love his dark comedy mixed with his over the top violence. I don't think we're going to get that all the time. I think we're still going to be more PG-13, but it's going to be more dark in his way where it's more widely acceptable. And he does have that dark humor and it'll mix him well with the violence and everything. I'm super stoked about this.
We won't get all rated R films, but we
No.
will get more of them, I think.
I think this opens the door for DC to do crazier things, just knowing his sensibilities with everything. Even his Guardians of the Galaxy movies are the most like obscure, obscene, and batshit crazy.
Yeah.
MCU.
They're some of my favorite Marvel movies for sure.
Oh,
Like that brings me up to a good point though. The new Christmas special is out on November 25th for Guardians of the Galaxy.
correct.
Yeah.
So that'll be something to stay tuned to. Also featuring one of James Gunn's productions. We'll see if he has like any final goodbyes in it.
Well, I think he'll more be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I'm just saying, we'll see if he has any like hints at him being anything.
Yeah. I'm super stoked about this. Love Peacemaker, love the Suicide Squad. Love to do the little
Fire
cameo
Superman.
in Harley Quinn, like you said.
Bro. This Harley Quinn series was so good too, and for James Gunn to just be an animated character in it was icing on the cake.
Dude, this was Marvel's fumble. The chain of events that led to this point, from those old tweets that James Gunn got canceled for, got fired from Disney. DC
This just shows you cancel culture was toxic.
DC swoops in, picks him up. Marvel wants him back. He's doing one more with them, and now he's going to be running DC. I love this. This is such a wild story.
You're gonna kick me out. I'm just gonna go to the next best thing, even and make it even better. Let's
Dude,
be honest, though, DC was lacking.
It's definitely gonna be a big turnaround, especially for when they bring out Superman, too. Man of Steel, too.
That's gonna
That's
be huge.
quick question for you guys. What do you
why
think the odds are that Ben Affleck comes back as Batman Bruce Wayne in the actual cinematic universe?
if he
Yeah,
comes back, bro.
because he's already announced for The Flash and Aquaman.
He's in new Aquaman too.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, then I feel like he's already back in. Like he'll come back in if he needs to, but I don't think he'll come in for his own Batman.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he'll be in for like the team up movies and stuff,
Yeah,
if
he'll
anything,
features only.
but I don't think they'll like confuse the two and have two different ones going at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that'd be too much for.
100%.
But they're
Because
still
it just wouldn't make sense, bro. They're trying to establish a new Batman world already. Plus, we have the Joker, and they're trying to make a Joker too.
yeah. And we
So,
have the
how many
Joker
different
and
Gothams do you
Batman.
want us to keep up with? At a
We're gonna
point,
have
like,
three Jokers going simultaneously if that's the case.
yeah, that's just too straining for everybody. It's not worth it.
Which at the end of the day, I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with the Batman character in the cinematic universe.
I
That
think he'll just
Batman
be
was
how he kind of
bad.
was. Oh,
I have a theory.
What the
well, I
fuck is
mean,
up there?
It's a very long shot chance. But you know how Michael Keaton is coming back.
yeah.
Let me illustrate this. I'm taking the Aaron Rodgers photo down from my browser. You're welcome.
I really thought it was going to be up there again.
Fucking whore.
Oops.
Over here choosing violence like awful.
Yeah, and I think it would be like the animated series though, where he just kind of pops in occasionally.
I think even better though, personally.
That would be the easiest for them to do, especially if he doesn't want to play Batman anymore.
Well, I'm saying with them, oh, come on. I can't find a good photo right now to save my life. All right, here we go. So here's what I think they're setting up with bringing Michael Keaton back as an older Batman, right? Ready? Here we go.
You know,
I told you, Robert Pattinson. He's giving me the Batman Beyond vibes.
I think that's still gonna be it's Bruce Wayne already. It's not gonna be Terry McGinnis. But I
yeah,
believe that we have a very good chance of seeing Terry McGinnis because not only is Michael Keaton older, but it's not like Ben Affleck was super young in this universe either. So we have some opportunities to get a Terry McGinnis, I believe. And he can still hypothetically have Robins. We can still run into Nightwing.
yeah. I don't know if I would be like. I think I'd be upset to get a Nightwing like this late in it now. I
I mean,
want
they've
like a
already set
Robin
it up.
origin more, like a Dick Grayson origin. Like,
I I just don't know how we do that if we're keeping Henry Cavill and everybody basically.
that's what I'm saying, dude. It would have to be something where it's later down the line in like the Pattinson universe, if anything, to where he picked up like a young study and it was just how it was in the comics, like very cold, very distant relationship.
I just think the Terry McGinnis makes the most sense to me, especially for doing Flashpoint. We can do it where they jump to a different like universe or multiverse or whatever, and Michael Keaton's Batman is that universe's Batman, and he has Terry McGinnis already. Because I think that with DC right now, you can tell that they're really building out this Batman universe with
Oh
all.
yeah, I could see that for sure.
So they're not gonna. They're really going Batman heavy. They believe in that project, so I
Them
think they're gonna
splitting the
want to
multiverse
separate it.
though,
I think
I
they're gonna
don't think
And
separate it.
I don't think DC is bold enough to split the multiverse yet though.
No, and not with the Batman. They're not gonna do that. They're
they've
keeping
been
Batman completely separate in its own universe. I think that's gonna be completely its own thing.
Yeah.
Um, but I think that the best way to do that is doing the Batman Beyond route because then you have different characters and Bruce Wayne at completely different points in his life. So it's really easy to distinct the two. Like how Spider-Man has going on with Miles Morales in the animated version. And then you have Tom Holland playing Peter Parker.
Man, you just had to say Miles Morales. I love that movie so much. I was about to put that on yesterday.
Oh, I
used
can't
to.
wait for Across the Spider-Verse.
Dude, my sister is excited for that movie
Oh,
because she liked this
we,
one, and
we need to do a
she's
whole
the
like
biggest hater for this. Like I was for RRR and Marcel Michelle, and she loves this movie.
dude. I love Into the Spider Verse, but we can do a whole like 2 hour video on that.
Yeah,
Um,
we still need to do the Spider-Mans, bro. We
that could
still
be
need
some
to
fun ones. Like we got
That
some
that'll
free
be a
time now
debate right there.
with no House of the Dragon or Rings of Power. We have some free time, boys.
We can do the No Way Home.
Let's do them all in a row. Fuck it.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, we remember
Start from the beginning.
I was Toby, you was what? Andrew Garfield, and
We gotta
Greg was
include
Tom
the
Holland.
ones that include him: Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame.
Them
We gotta
boys.
see the entire journey.
All of them. Damn, it's
I
actually
actually
yeah.
low key like the Andrew Garfield ones as well. But we are talking, you know what? No, we're on CCN. We're
That's what I
transferring.
said. Yeah, you chose that one. I chose Toby, and he chose Tom Holland. That was that was the
Yeah.
debate.
I'm like not even very firm about Tom Holland. I just think that I guess I'm okay-ish firm on it.
Yeah.
I could argue it fair enough.
Oh my God. Are we doing this right now? We really going this route?
Man.
You really
Man, we could argue it another day. That's going to be too long of a discussion.
okay.
Well, we'll just make our points clear. Like I'm just on the Tom Holland side for being
Oh,
Spider-Man.
we should definitely do
Toby.
that before we do the rewatch to
Toby.
kick it off.
Absolutely. If I had to pick like my favorite Spider-Man out of all of them,
Miles.
probably Miles Morales. Or what's his name that played the Peter Parker in his universe?
Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah, bro. Spider-Man Noir was fire too.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage is Spider-Man Noir. But who played? It was in Miles Morales' universe. Chris Pine.
Oh, as Peter Parker.
He had like the personality, everything, like the jokes.
What about Peter?
Like as an adult Peter Parker.
I said, yeah, he played the role, portrayed Peter Parker for sure, but Toby, man, Toby walked so they could run.
That's facts.
He walked so they could run.
I will say he was a super like he wasn't super quippy, I will say.
Yeah, that's his one lack for being a Spider-Man was he didn't have the Spider-Man like humor.
I mean, Toby had the hammer too, especially in Spider-Man 3 when he went golf. When he went golf mode.
All right. Yeah. If we
Yeah.
really want to jump into this or something like it as a precursor, um,
I
which
don't know if
one
we want
has
to
the
go
better
into
movie?
Spider-Man 3 like that.
Which one has the better movies between the three?
Holland.
Excluding Miles.
Including
Uh,
Miles?
No, excluding Miles.
Hmm. Holland.
better movie between the three. Man, Tom, Tom had it. I don't know. I don't know. No. Toby did because Doctor Octopus. Well, that was a good ass one.
Oh, that was a great movie. But I'm
That
gonna have
was
to go
the
Tom Holland just
that
from
was the
back.
best Toby movie.
No, I think
Green Goblin was fire too.
But I
Spider-Man
think
2
the
is
second
my
one
favorite
was like
live
the
action
best.
stuff.
Like I rewatched Spider-Man 2 more than I rewatched Spider-Man.
I think Spider-Man 2 is still the best live action Spider-Man movie. Fight me. It's better than
Only,
No,
only one that was like was the one with fucking Venom and
Oh, dude,
Sandman.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I couldn't choose Toby in good faith. That one was so dog shit.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Dude, that ruined any chance of him winning that.
yeah, bro, he was not good. No,
Which
that
one?
and the dance that totally killed him.
Dude, that scene in the jazz bar.
They had the Hobgoblin in there.
Bro, they had everybody and their mom introducing this. Gwen Stacy. You had fucking Dr. Connors, who would become the lizard, who was supposed to in number four, but um whatchamacallit. You had Venom, you had Sandman, you had him as the Hobgoblin. They had so many different fucking characters in this movie.
It was
I think the
just a
best part,
huge sandwich.
the best villain in this movie by far, Sandman. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I love the Sandman. Like there was a great movie inside of this between Spider-Man and Sandman. Their story already was perfect. The whole thing with Uncle Ben, I think if they would have focused up on that could have been a better movie. But which one was worse, that or Amazing Spider-Man 2? Let's discuss.
Spider-Man 3.
Amazing Spider-Man
I
was
gotta say Spider-Man 3 as well.
yeah.
Spider-Man 3 was worse. I'll rewatch Spider-Man
They
2.
killed
I will not
fucking
rewatch Spider-Man 3 anymore as an adult.
Amazing
bro.
Spider-Man 2.
They let
Yeah,
this man let Gwen die. What you mean?
Dude, I think I think there were some great scenes in Amazing Spider-Man 2, like the whole thing in Times Square with Electro. I think that was sweet.
yeah. The highlights in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 outweigh like any of the highlights that I got from Spider-Man 3.
Green
Because in
Goblin
the
was
end, I
trash
just didn't
though.
really think there were that many highlights. Like they had all the different villains in there, and that was great. But it was too like improperly sandwiched for me.
Hey, don't forget, Amazing Spider-Man 2 did the same thing with too many villains. You
I
had
agree.
Rhino, you had the Green Goblin shoehorned in at the end. You had Electro, you had that
But
mad
you know what?
Green
We had the
Lantern.
humor at least.
Dude,
That's what I think carried it.
I think it was
Andrew
so.
Garfield's charisma and humor.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Andrew Garfield's the best.
yeah. Garfield was he did have that little bit of humor. But I'm
He's
just
my favorite of the three.
I think he's like the most humorous Spider-Man.
oh yeah, most definitely.
Like he has the best Spider-Man like wittiness. Tom Holland is next up though. I think he's the best like Spider-Man overall because he's the right age and like how it was set up, like his suit being made and everything, like you could see the improvements and how it was changing. He did get the Tony Stark
I was
giveaway.
gonna say Iron Boy.
Yeah, but
But the Iron
I'm
Spider,
curious
that's
to see
that
now
was.
with like how No Way Home happened. where it takes him, considering he went with like the OG suit.
I also need to show you guys this picture.
Yeah.
This is another reason Toby cracks me up. Man has resting dumb face at all times. This movie.
Bro, he was learning himself. What you mean? He got
Bro.
bit by a spider and started
Every
crawling on the
single
wall.
thing he
What do you-
learned baffles the fuck out of this guy.
Wouldn't it baffle
Bro.
you, bro?
I mean, yeah, but
You
at a
have no
certain point, I
powers to
feel
go
like I
on
would
to guide
become
you.
numb.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This man got bit, and next thing you know, he
I'm
crawling
talking
up the
about
wall.
even when he sees Goblin and shit. This man's just like dumbstruck,
I would be too.
taking photos, jaw
That
drop.
shit didn't exist before him.
Or he sees fucking Mary J and Harry.
I mean, okay, like that was later. Like,
Dude, this man's face was always like that in this movie.
Bro.
take it easy on like
Oh, yeah.
Peter, all right?
Yeah, bro. Like he was learning about himself. All right.
Oh, trust me, I would act damn near the same, but it was just funny to notice.
Oh, my boy. He, like I said, if it wasn't for 3, he would have did fire, bro. Like they would have introduced something else in 3, or just did the Hobgoblin. They would have just did the Hobgoblin and Sandman. It would have been better.
Now, which is the worst done villain in all of Spider-Man movies?
Which is the worst done?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean by done? Like they just introduced them and killed them all?
No, like which was the
The
worst?
Green Goblin and the Amazing Spider-Man 2, probably.
Like
It's a tie between him and Venom in Spider-Man 3.
Hmm. Yeah, Venom. Venom for sure.
Just because I think
Initial,
Venom was better for Tom Hardy.
you guys ready for this one? This is kind of a cheating answer.
Initial for a minute. What is weekend?
Morbius and Vulture in Morbius.
Bro.
Just for that post-credit scene.
I don't even count him as a fucking movie. That movie is so at the bottom of the barrel of my list.
Hey, tell me I'm wrong though. Tell me I'm wrong. It still counts.
I didn't even give the shit a star on our like letterbox.
Bro, that boy is still at the bottom of our list.
This boy is at
I thought you
the
put Mr.
bottom.
Harrigan's phone below.
Oh, hold on, show more. Nah, I gave that boy right above him.
No, I was talking to Toke.
You know what I'm saying? It's right in there. It's right next to Mr. Harrigan, bro.
Bro, Morbius was such trash. I refuse to let myself see like any movies like that ever again. Mr. Harrigan's phone was like just close enough.
Real close.
I can't like treat myself that poorly ever again, bro. I'd rather just not see any more movies if they come out like that.
Bro. Like, what was that shit, bro? Like, this man never even heard of Peter.
No, they don't even have like a Spider-Man there. Plus, he's not even a villain. He's a good doctor.
And Vulture
has no issues with Spider-Man.
Yeah,
not that one at least. Not that one at least. So like,
and just got dropped into that universe, bro. Like,
it literally made 0 sense.
Think we could team up to do some like shit? Why? You're both not like villains.
Like,
Like
what is your
The
purpose?
entire
God?
time, Morbius is a hero. The entire
Morbius is a
time,
hero and the Vulture is just a fucking thief.
yeah, and hardly even. He's just trying to fucking survive because that was the easy way to make money.
Yeah. Like
He wasn't an evil guy.
Like
I
you
don't
from that side
understand.
of
It made no
you
sense.
from that side of jail, and now you hating Spider-Man. But
They
well,
just it doesn't make sense.
nothing at all made sense about that shit. Especially when they did the spell and fucking Venom disappeared. I'm like, what? Like, what?
Venom being brought in was like
All for fucking
a
nothing.
big issue. Not as big of an issue as Darkseid forgetting what fucking planet he was on and what planet the mother boxes were on.
They might not have had GPS.
Bro.
Oh,
Probably easy to get lost in space, bro.
no.
He lost them on the one planet, retreats, forgets what planet it is, also forgets, hey, there's a mother box on this planet. Why would a mother box and another mother box be on the planet other than the one that I left him on before? When that planet also has the same breeds of people, like the same types of heroes that we fought the last time. Yeah, I had no idea that this place held the anti-life equation still. Wild.
These are good questions. These are wonderful questions that we'll never know the answer to.
No Way Home didn't have that big of a plot hole, at least. Well, they had a large enough one, but it wasn't that large. That was pretty large.
Literally, bro. Just like they fucking like how the hell Happy ain't know who he was.
I wish that Mysterio
That spanked
never
so
revealed
hard.
my identity. How hard is that to wish?
Literally. He made it so complicated. Like
But I gotta cut it off. We're at
Yeah.
our thank you again for joining us. This is the Critic Corp. Like and subscribe. As always, this is the CCEN episode. Just a bunch of bullshit. Well, that's it. Goodbye.
Yeah. Like and subscribe.